Rhekd recovering from his daze.
You should have said, "You have pretty hair."
Well, that's just a lie.
Yeah. Rhekd is...
Can someone get me to use the surge? Because for some reason I can't seem to.
Rhekd is going to paint the duergar that is in melee with Massimo, with Astral Seal.
Which one? Alright.
So I can imagine that Massimo might need a healing soon. Yee! Roll of 16 versus Reflex.
And Rhekd paints the target.
Wow, these are some easy targets there. So he gets -2 to all defenses. Actually makes it a little bit easier for Massimo to hit. And if he does hit, Massimo regains 5 hit points, which I think he will need soon.
Quite possible. The female duergar spots Nima poof up the stairs, and she shrieks, "Come protect me!"
Do you want to say that one again?
What was that?
Say it again, please.
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh.
So, this duergar here, 1, 2, 3, and strikes at Nima. Actually, he'll keep moving. Provoking an opportunity attack from Nima. Because she's
Which
prone.
Is a basic melee attack?
Yes, and
Oh, right,
-2
that's true.
penalty because you're prone.
Do it, you can still hit.
What? 20 with a hit of 5, is that right?
The numbers
Yep.
say it's right.
Ooh, missed him by this much.
Still pretty good. Pretty proud of her.
He takes a swing at Nima, but Nima rolls out of the way.
Literally.
Yes, literally.
As opposed to figuratively.
Well, what else could it be?
Nothing.
Imaginary?
Well done, Dave, well done. Alright, so, Massimo, if he strikes this guy, he regains hit points, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he'll do that then. Takes a swing. Ho-ho, and slashes into him.
Regains 5.
As he's triumphantly healed, the duergar expands.
Ah, crack snap.
Pushing Massimo back. Duergar steps forward and swings at Nima twice. With its increased size comes increased strength as it strikes twice for a combined 25 points of damage. Nearly pummels Nima into the floor.
Someone's gonna have to do that for me, because for some reason I can't.
Nima down to 16 out of 48. That ends round 5. Round 6, Nima is up. In a tricky situation, I think she has 1 healing surge left. Indeed.
She doesn't even have a second wind anyways.
Yeah, but you have your healing and Coltaine has his.
Which means that you have to wait for me to use mine.
Well, we'll see what happens. She's going to shift. And use Bond of Pursuit. So that's a 28 with a hit of 8 on the duergar female.
You're on the ground, by the way.
Oh, right. I need to get up and I can't shift. Is that right?
Right. Well, I mean, you could shift, but then you're substituting your standard action to do that.
Alright, let me roll.
You could just attack from the ground.
Maybe Can I move? Like shift on the ground, stay on the ground, and attack from the ground?
Yeah.
What does that? What sort of penalty is that?
Oh wait, would it be a shift? Maybe it wouldn't be a shift, in fact. Because you can't shift more than 1 square, and I think crawling requires 2 squares.
She can roll.
Do a barrel roll.
Okay, so rather than confuse her, why don't we tell her exactly?
No,
Crawling is
crawling
slower
is
speed,
2
so
square.
you can't shift.
Do you have an action point left? Because if you have an action point...
No, she doesn't.
Ah, never mind.
Okay, so your options are either you crawled forward, provoking an opportunity attack, or you just got up and moved when you don't actually end up attacking.
You should
Or you
attack
could attack
the
So
the
other
I'll
bloodied
guy.
stay
guy.
there, get up, and attack the bloodied guy.
Alright.
Right, so do I roll again, or do I go with that?
Now you reroll.
Just out of curiosity...
Did that work?
Nope.
Not yet. Just out of curiosity... Oh wait, we see it now.
Nice.
Wow. Lucky for you, it's not the
the
critical that counts. The critical fumble.
Just out of curiosity, your Oath of Enmity, your target, you can't change it? You have to kill him and then you can change it?
Yeah,
Pretty
that
much.
would have worked out a lot better if I hadn't always been crowd controlled, but there you go.
She had a good idea, but she fumbled and then she was blinded, so she couldn't teleport 2 turns in a row.
She pulled a wreckage.
So Nima misses.
Well, not really, because I said she had a good
Sorrow's up.
idea.
Sorrow will back into the corner.
I'll just stand in the way so that the big guy can't do anything to you, Sorrow.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And Ray of Frost the Shaman.
Does corpse act as a difficult terrain?
We can rule that it acts as difficult terrain, but I mean he's already on stairs, which is already difficult terrain. Normally for simplicity's sake, anyway, we'll deal with that later.
26 versus Fortitude, 11 cold damage. And slowed.
Sorrow refreezes the shaman, who shudders and curses.
Is she exhibiting symptoms of frostbite? I.e. bloodied?
Doesn't look like it.
here comes the stink.
Now we're all blinded and we're useless again.
Here comes the stink. Vile fumes assault Rhekd, Wintier, Coltaine, and Massimo.
Oh, that's great. And these guys are all, you know, super buffed. And, you know, ready to do 25 damage in one hit.
Wintier, 3 damage and blinded. Rhekd fights it off. Coltaine, 3 damage and blinded. And Massimo appears blinded as well.
I wish I had access to my handbook, because I really want to find out if I can be blinded while not.
Okay, well I'll check it out now actually. I'll try to. I don't know what to look up.
Wait, what's your safe though? What's your thing? You have +5 versus what?
No, I don't take any damage, but the question is, do I still get affected even though the attack isn't damaging me? Because I feel like somewhere I read that if your attack deals like 0 damage, then
What's
the
the
effect
thing?
associated with it.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. If you guys can look it up and find that rule by the time I get back, you can save yourself from blindness.
Tell me exactly what is the thing that you have.
I have
What is-
resist 5 poison, which means I take no damage from this attack. But I'm still getting affected by the blindness. Anyway, I'm gonna run over to the other computer and look through the player's handbook.
So, how's it going? You guys having fun?
Oh yeah.
We got 12 viewers. Or something. 13! 11. So John, how's school?
Non-existent. How's school for you?
Same. How about them sports teams?
What's sports A?
You see that trailer for the
Justin
Wayland-
Bieber movie?
No, Wayland Industries TED Talk with Guy Pearce playing, what's his name? Wayland?
No.
You know that guy from Aliens?
Yeah, I remember him, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, they're making a new movie. Christopher Nolan's doing it, I think. Let me see if I can find you. There you go. It's cool because it has Ted.
Any luck?
Nope.
I feel like it's around page 58. I'm looking into it myself now.
I looked at the whole section of like taking damage and applying conditions and stuff much further on in the book, and it wasn't helpful.
I feel like it's around page 57, 58. Or no, maybe it's under resistances.
I checked resistances. It just says explains resistance. Like you have resistance 5, you take 5 less fire damage. Max is being you can take 0 damage, and then it says you have vulnerable 5, you take 5 extra, and then it says if you use ice against a magma elemental, you could do other things, slow it down or something. It didn't say anything that was helpful to our situation.
Ah well, okay. So the 3 affected were again what? Rhekd, Coltaine, and Massimo? Or no?
I was not affected.
Winter, Coltaine, and if it's a third one, it's Massimo.
Since Rhekd is accustomed to marinating in his own stink, he is unaffected by these vile fumes. And the duergar now corners Sorrow. Winter.
I really don't want to waste a whole turn. What's the penalty if I make an attack if I'm blinded?
They have total concealment, which is like, I don't know, -10 or something.
And with a ranged attack, I mean, you're just completely guessing at their location.
So unless I score a critical, it's not going to hit?
Despite the fact that they're, 4 squares and you know where they were, but still.
I'm basically wasting a whole turn if I wait, so I might as well go for it.
You might as well.
Twin strike. Against the quarry. Nope. 15 out of 24.
Except you didn't put in the penalties.
Well, I don't know what the penalties are, no one told me.
Right, 2
Full
misses.
concealment.
Total concealment.
I don't know what that does.
Okay, it's fine, 2
You can
misses.
tick it off.
I can tick it?
You can tick it off, like when you're ticking off combat advantage and stuff.
Yeah, but it doesn't say total concealment. Oh wait, there it is. Aha. Yeah, true.
Okay, so, this duergar shock trooper moves there, knocking the table aside, and attacks Massimo twice.
Being blinded doesn't seem to have any penalties for taking opportunity attacks.
Other than they still have full concealment, which means you're probably gonna fail.
Yeah, I know, I'm not gonna bother.
Really? Why?
You risk rolling a 1.
Oh. I thought I rolled all the ones.
Oh, and he just pummels Massimo. Coltaine thinks he hears a sack of meat being beaten.
But because Coltaine's blind, he doesn't realize he's actually in the combat zone anymore and wonders if he's at the butcher's.
And Coltaine's up.
Total defense. Actually, you know what? No. Coltaine will delay his turn and